Hello and welcome to the incredibly influential and highly successful podcast. My name is Kale and I'm incredibly influential.
And I'm Maxwell. I'm very, very successful.
Now hang on. That doesn't sound quite right. That you wouldn't happen to be a Skrull secretly invading this podcast, would you? Ha 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 ha.
Okay. The bit has died. You
It's
killed
dead.
the bit.
I killed it. That was intentional.
That's
intentional.
amazing. That's impressive. Like, I thought we really had something here, and you just
No.
gutted it and laid it
That
out.
was the plan. That was the whole plan. That was the whole plan.
It was definitely the fifth ha that, made it dead.
Yeah. That was the point. That was the
Amazing.
whole plan.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great job. Well,
You're welcome. Where would you be without me? Where would you be without me?
Well, I wouldn't be here.
Exactly. And aren't you the better for it? But hello, why don't you introduce yourself,
Hello,
Invader?
guest in the room. Yes, Invader.
Oh yeah, I'm the invader that came into Maxwell's apartment, the very successful one. I am Colby, and I am here to join this podcast episode today.
Indeed.
Very excited.
Indeedly doodly.
How
And-
exciting.
Yes, it's very exciting. I personally, I'm pissing my pants with excitement right now. It's incredible.
Wow.
It's leaking
Someone's
out
gonna
all
need
over
a
the
new pair
floor.
of pants.
It's leaking out all over the floor, all over my chair. I'm not gonna need a new pair of pants. I'm gonna need a whole new fucking house, man. I'm just
man.
over flooding with piss.
What a shame, since you just got one. You
Right?
should go and get a new one.
Yeah.
Is the intruder alert?
I mean, hey, don't worry about it. Let's not worry about it, okay? Let's just we'll keep going and we'll just see, hopefully the flood of piss does not present too many issues.
Yeah, we could just what does Philip say? Jump right into it. Into this,
Yes,
this
Philly
wet
D.
pair of pants.
I love feeling D's, if you know what I mean. No?
Yeah.
You do?
That sounds
do
right
know?
up your alley.
Yeah. All right. As you could probably guess from the terrible bit that I came up with, I did invent that, by the way.
This man really wants to talk about a secret invasion.
Yeah.
It's not the immigrants you think.
It's a different kind of immigrant
Yeah.
from
It's not the
space.
rats. It's not the rats that come into your New York apartment. Oh, this is even better.
Yeah,
It's a TV series.
indeed. Starring Samuel Jackson. My
Yeah,
boy.
who thought he could get his own TV show?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen him in a TV show before. So that's crazy.
Yeah,
Just right off the bat, I want to
I'm-
talk about that.
I'm very nervous about it. I mean, like, maybe he's been in other things, but he's not been, like, the star. And, yeah, he's just known for movies. So it's like, I don't know how old he is, but he's really freaking old.
Speak
He looks
up.
pretty old. He looks pretty old.
He does look pretty old. I'm sure some of that is intentional, but yeah. I mean, Samuel Leroy Jackson, the man's almost 75, right? Like,
Oh, he doesn't look like 75. I mean, Disney can do whatever they want to anybody, and they can make him look young or old. I mean, in this series, it kind of looks like he's 50. To be totally
Yeah.
honest.
I mean, in real life, he looks like he's fucking 50, man. Black don't crack. Black don't crack. I'm telling you.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, he's
like,
got no other shows, as
Yeah.
far as I can see.
that's it. It's really weird. It's really weird seeing him in a TV setting, not a movie setting. But I think he's got it. He's a Broadway actor. He's what, like, Oscar nominated at least, right? Probably.
Definitely.
He won Cannes. Yes, he has gotten a Academy Award. Yeah, for
he
Pulp
won
Fiction, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's an Oscar winner. Of course he can do TV, He's real good at his fucking job, and he's been doing it for like 50 years. My man's got it. But outside of that, how did we feel about just how do we feel about the whole thing?
Well, I think we have to start with he's been only in movies, and these TV episodes we've just uh started the first, or actually saw the first episode, and they're long. They're about 45 minutes long, which is almost a half of a movie length,
Mm-hmm.
which um which is nice that it's not like a short, like 21-minute um little TV series. So you really get to see him act, and he's bringing the movie aspects as he's learned in the other films that he's been in. And you can see that in his acting in the
Yeah,
episode.
I would agree. Colby, Maxwell and I, we both are thespians. Do you have any prior experience in the theater?
I do, yeah. I've done some community theater. I've done state
Mm-hmm.
tours, and I am going to Dean College in the fall to study acting. So my acting career is always something new every single minute
Mm-hmm.
of my life. So I am definitely a thespian.
I believe it's pronounced thespian, rhymes with lesbian. Uh, as an expert
Oh,
on
you got your
both
answer.
subjects, uh,
Are you
I
now?
yes, absolute expert both on both. Yeah, ask me any question about either one, and I'll tell you.
Good to know.
Yeah, I got you.
I have no questions, but I'm sure you have all the answers.
I do. I do naturally, and that goes for all of you listening. Give us a give us a comment or two on our social media
Fellow
at
lesbians.
IIHS podcast. Yeah, fellow thespians, reach out.
You're gonna be
Absolutely.
like, we need all the answers. How do we get world peace? And you're gonna be like, well,
Well,
what's the answer to that? Like, you gotta
okay.
now. You just gave the audience to answer any question they want. That's a dangerous territory you're going into.
The only peace that can possibly exist uh, is when the heat death of the universe occurs. So if you can get that to happen, there you go.
He has spoken.
I told you I have all the answers. Why does everyone doubt me? Why does everyone doubt me? I swear to God, it's
Would you,
ridiculous.
would you say the audience needs to bow down to you?
I mean, it would certainly help. It would
Okay.
certainly help.
Who give you
Um,
encouragement?
yeah, it's like
Give you
bow down
feelings
on
that
both knees and just hold your wallets out in front of me, and I got you. I got you. You'll be in good hands. Yeah, definitely give us money on Patreon, especially because hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? We're watching all the Indiana Jones movies in the lead up to Dial of Destiny, so
That's
get
right.
and you get a week long free trial on our $5 tier. So fucking get over there, dick shits. Get
That's
over there.
enough. That's enough to watch us watch all 4 movies,
It is. It
which is what we're
absolutely is.
doing.
Yeah. We're gonna watch all four of them, even Crystal Skull, and we'll probably lose our fucking minds in the middle of that. So
Yeah, like the people in that movie. I mean the
exactly.
actors.
Yes, yes. The actors in that movie
They lost
definitely.
their minds from it. Like what's Shia LaBeouf's in it? Do you think
Yeah,
he survived that movie? Of course he didn't. That's
yeah,
why he is the way he is now.
yeah. Well, even Harrison Ford called him an idiot back then. But we're getting distracted. We need to talk about Secret Invasion.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna
that
be
is the
honest with
focus.
y'all. Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
gonna be honest with y'all. This
finally.
is this has been the least compelling of all of the Marvel shows, except maybe Falcon and Winter Soldier, as far as first episodes go.
It was weird. I was bored.
Yeah,
I was
it.
very bored. I don't know if it was because of like what I was like I wasn't in the mood to go and see it, but like I don't know, not even the dialogue had me like fixed or excited about what was going on. So
Yeah,
I don't know. That mean they kind of do something at the end of that episode to try and gotcha, catch everyone's attentions. But like I don't know. They just they just introduce a lot of people in this show, and they didn't really like give them stuff to do. They
Yeah.
gave Amelia Clark stuff to do, but that's it. And the episode's not really about her even, so it's
Ben
weird.
Mendelsohn got some stuff.
Yeah, he did. I like
Yeah.
Ben.
But he's phenomenal. It's good to see him as not a villain sometimes, you know? Cuz
I know. He's
he's
a
pretty
dad.
good. Yeah, you know? It's good to see him play someone who isn't a villain sometimes cuz he's very good at playing villains, but like he's a pretty likable guy, you know? Like I'd go get a beer with Ben Mendelsohn.
It was definitely like had that villain aspect with the Marvel that you see, but it's interesting because it plays with curiosity. They transform into aliens. I guess is a little spoiler alert, but you don't know who's good or evil in the whole thing, and that kind of made me want to keep watching the series.
Yeah, I think the whole like you don't know who you can like who's a scroll and who's not. I think that was an aspect of the original comics run, and I think
Mm.
they're going to be playing with that as well. And I think that's going to be really interesting. I am going to keep watching this. I think I've roped Maxwell into that as well.
Yeah,
But
I'm locked in.
yeah,
It's all about suspicion.
yes, I do enjoy that sort of feeling of like uneasiness and like not being able to trust your senses and stuff, right?
Yeah,
I definitely dig that. I think that's really cool. The intro was pretty solid. Um
Yeah, I did like that. I think it's probably one of my favorite intros from all their shows.
yeah, that was solid. It like the first like 5-10 minutes is pretty good. Um but like I think it loses a lot of momentum eventually.
Yeah.
And
Remember
you
when
know,
Don Cheadle was in this episode for like 20 seconds?
he'll be
Wow.
back. He'll be back.
It was like a 53-minute. I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But I guess they're starting a lot of stuff in one episode. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I
They
mean,
killed that. Who's the girl again? And like,
Maria
Maria
Hill.
Hill.
Yeah.
yeah, that was a surprise for me, especially for Disney that took over Marvel. I mean, which is another topic that I think we'll probably get into today. Um, but Disney usually waits a little later to kill such an important character, and she really starred in this first episode. So that
We
shocked me.
were yeah. Well, she's been in this franchise for a long time. You know, she was in what original Avengers, if not
That's right.
earlier.
Yeah, I think it's a fake out, personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. You know, they've already done a fake out death on Nick Fury, and I think that is going to really that I think that the shadow of their decision to do that in Winter Soldier literally more than 10 years ago, their decision to do that is going to have like consequences for the stakes of this show, right? They're going to be like, well, okay, they already brought him back once. He already faked his death one time. You know, he could just be faking again, you know? So just about anyone can die. And like, it really won't, um, like, you really won't be able to trust it. Also, I'm going to make a bold prediction now. But at the same time, it's not really all that bold. It's pretty obvious, right? Uh,
And what's that?
Obviously, this is going to tie into Fantastic Four because these scrolls are a Fantastic Four enemy, like a mainstay for the Fantastic Four, right? So I think we are going to get some sort of hint as to the whereabouts of the Super Scroll, which I don't know if you're familiar, but he is a Scroll who um who doesn't have the ability to shape change, but he has all four powers of the Fantastic Four. So,
I'll do you one better. I
okay.
think there might be super scrolls in the show.
Yeah, I think well, it's just the one guy. It's just the one. the one super. As far as I know, I don't really like the Fantastic Four. I think it's kind of fucking cheesy and campy and bullshitty. You know. Uh,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I think the Fantastic Four is fucking campy and cringe. But yeah, I think he's been around for a long time, since literally like 1960, since before fucking Kennedy was assassinated, right?
You mean
You know,
Fantastic Four?
yes, or no, just Super Skrull. Um, he's been around since literally 1963.
Well, then that's
So
pretty old.
So this
yeah,
must have been in the comics, right?
Super Skrull, yeah, but Secret Invasion also, yeah. That is a Marvel Comics event sort of deal. Um, but yeah, it back in, I think it was before 2010, before 2010. But yeah, so yeah, so they waited about 15 years, and they're adapting it now. Oh wow, it actually is. It started in June 2008. I just looked it up. Um,
What did?
the Secret Invasion, the first issue of Secret Invasion, the event, um, publication date, June 2008. So it's literally been 15 years, to the month. So that's pretty
Nice.
cool.
Good
Yeah,
catch. Picked a good time to release this then.
yeah. So I'm sure they've yeah, but I feel like we've got some pretty decent actors, but I feel like the villain actors are lacking. Um,
I think they're lacking in material. My take.
yeah.
I don't know. Like part of my boredom came from like their dialogue. Like I trust these are
Yeah.
good actors, but
Cause
they're
like,
not really
yeah,
given anything. I don't know. It's very confusing.
yeah, and you'd think they'd be bringing like their A game for the pilot episode, right? You know, but
Yeah.
like they're really not. Um, but the main villain, are that guy. He's really not been in like anything. You know,
But that's
he was
cool.
in
You know, like that gives a chance for this performance to shine.
yeah, but like
He's good in it.
yeah, but I feel like we could have gotten some like other actors, because like the biggest thing that he's been in was uh Peaky Blinders, right? Like that,
That's still pretty big.
yeah, but like that's like the only thing where people might have like heard of him from, like not a lot of.
I mean, I
He's
think
just
that's
not been in a
fine.
lot of stuff,
Like
and I
there's
feel
so
like
there's so many people in this show that are basically celebrities. I don't know. I
yes,
think I'd qualify them more as celebrities than actors, even though, they are actors. But
yeah,
like I don't want the show to be a celebrity fest either.
true,
I want this to be like an opportunity for more actors to, I don't know, take take the role, take the stage,
yeah,
share
something like
share a
that.
stage. But like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, he wasn't even given a lot to do in this
No,
episode, but I mean, I think it's fine. Like I think it like I look forward to seeing more of what that character does. Right?
yeah, I just feel like some of the other episodes have done better with um the villains, and just like again grabbing people and bringing them in, right?
Well, you
um
have the whole situation with Russia and the Americans, which it didn't really get into that much.
yeah, yeah, we did have that.
I mean, it reminds us that now we still have problems with Russia in the real world. It's not just in
Mm-hmm.
the TV show. It's they're taking over these Americans and then replacing their bodies with these scrolls. So um, who are the villains in these countries? How is that going to um, play a role within these supervillains and these heroes?
Yeah, I think that'll be an interesting aspect. I am hoping that this will sort of get more into the spy thriller type deal, but I think it is Marvel, right? We want to see some fucking superheroes, man. Right? Like Captain America Winter Soldier worked not only because it was a spy thriller, but because it was a Captain America film, right? Like getting to see him like play off that sort of aspect, going through his little arc about like, okay, maybe it's not all black and white, America good and everyone else bad. And I
Definitely,
thought,
definitely.
yeah, I thought that was a really interesting aspect about that, and I think I I know everybody's getting like superhero fatigue, right? But the original Secret Invasion had the Avengers in it. It had like all the Fantastic Four. It had Spider-Man. It had the X-Men. It's got everything in it, right? And
And the originals, those originals that were just Marvel, were amazing. I have to say, I think Disney has ruined Marvel quite a bit. And I
well,
and I think that my expectations for the new Marvel stuff just can't be high anymore. And
okay.
I
When do you think Marvel bought, or when do you think Marvel Studios was bought by Disney? Because I think you're gonna get uh
I don't have the right I don't have the date in mind, but I knew that it was
yeah
a couple years ago. I think.
because uh I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, right? When do you think they started to like decline in quality?
I think it was 2012, around there.
Okay, the Walt Disney Company owned Marvel Studios starting in 2009.
Okay.
So there's only been two films in the MCU that weren't Disney. That was Iron Man 1 and Incredible Hulk. So those are or sorry. There were some other films developed outside of Marvel. The Spider-Man films were Sony because they had like a special deal going on there. But other than that, there were only two films pre-acquisition, and and I would argue one of them sucked. Incredible Hulk is not a great movie. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's not fantastic. I'm kind of glad that Edward Norton isn't in it anymore. I don't think he was the right fit for the character. And also, he was a bit of a diva.
Yeah, that
Um,
movie was messy.
yeah. But, like, Avengers, Iron Man 3, Age of Ultron's not great, but Civil War, Black Panther, Infinity War, Endgame, uh, all those all those films, that's Marvel Studios, you
That's
know?
all under the Disney acquisition.
Yeah. So like all of those are solid movies, right? I don't think it's a Disney problem anymore. I think a lot of the original creators, they did their films and they left, and guess what? Hollywood is a bunch of hack frauds, right? Like we can talk about the writer's strike, you
Yeah,
know?
it's true.
Like we can talk about the writer's strike, right? 99, all right, maybe not that high, but like 90% of the actors or writers who are striking right now are hack frauds, right? Like I don't know if you've watched cable television recently, but any currently running cable television show like CBS, NBC, Fox, any of those fucking sucks now. Fucking terrible. There is no good reason to buy cable anymore because they all suck. All the good shows are streaming only now, right? They're
Well,
on.
maybe there's like, I mean, you you probably have the option to buy a streaming service for like most TV shows, but
Yes, but if it's on cable television right now, it
yeah,
sucks. it sucks. Either it sucks or nobody's watching it. Either way. If it's exclusively on cable television right now, it sucks. You know, if it's moved over to like Hulu or Netflix or HBO Max, um, which I'm still calling it because just calling it Max is fucking brain dead. What a stupid name, right, Maxwell?
Right.
um, yeah, fucking. I don't know. Like I've heard good things about like The Bear, but I've also heard good things about fucking all these shows on television, and they all suck big dick. You know, like all these fucking procedural comp dramas. Everybody and their fucking mother. You know, everybody says they like them. They don't like them. I don't know where they're cherry picking these fucking reviews from, but nobody watches cable anymore. It's a dying medium, and I think we should let it die. Except streaming is becoming cable, and it fucking sucks. And the whole world just has the same problems over and over again, and nothing good will ever happen, and no change will ever happen, and we're all just stuck to be doomed forever. But anywho,
Awesome. Is that a great read into the ad break?
not yet, not yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Um, uh,
Just
I
take that all with you, you know? Everyone walk away remembering that about our
yes,
world.
I'm
yes,
excited for this ad break. I'm excited
yeah.
to see what's happening, what I need to buy, or what I need to sell to get
You
this ad.
know, you gotta
The
sell.
world will be ending and nothing will matter. Isn't that right?
Yeah,
All,
you know,
all cable will crash and burn to nothing.
You know, if the world ended, I would really love to just watch Stranger Things. And I guess that's on a streaming service, so I don't know. I
yeah,
guess
So you could compromise your morals at that point, you know?
maybe like I guess streaming services are bad, but like if I only had like an hour left, I'd probably do something like with family, but you know, maybe spend some time on the streaming service.
yeah, yeah. If hey Netflix, actually not Netflix. Netflix, you can go fuck yourself. Hulu, no, Hulu can you can kind of go fuck yourself too. Um, no, HBO Max can go fuck yourself. I guess all right. The only people I could think of is Disney. Hey Disney, partial owner here. Um, it's really just me paying myself at this point, right? If Disney sponsors us, if Disney decided to sponsor us, it's just me paying myself.
Come on,
But
Disney, sponsor us.
come on, Disney Plus, you're like the only half decent streaming service anymore. That watch party thing, that was cool. That was cool, right? When we did the Raiders of the Lost Ark thing. Again,
Yeah,
patreon.com/IIHS podcast. Free trial, week long. Go listen to
yeah.
it.
I had an okay experience, but it's nice that they offer it, you know?
Yeah, I think
My
that's
audio was out of sync,
yeah,
but it it must have caught up at some point, I think.
yeah. It
So,
was good. It worked for
yeah.
me.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's nice that they dropped all of those movies onto their platform before Dial of Destiny came out, so people can watch it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of lore. There's a lot of references that they're gonna have to keep up on. I'm sure.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
they put out all the Spider-Man movies. That's nice. I wish they
Yeah.
kind of did that before No Way Home, but you know, the Sony licensing can probably be a little dicey, I guess.
Yeah.
So, but it's cool, you know, like
I don't know
good
if they've
things
put.
to watch over the summer.
I don't know if they've put the Spider-Verse movies on there yet, though. I think those are still on Netflix.
Well,
So,
there's just one, right?
well, there's two. I don't think the second one has come out on streaming yet, but
Exactly.
because it's still making fucking not a lot of money. I don't think. I'm pretty.
Really? I think I think it's
Mm,
one of the two grossing movies of the year, and nothing else is doing well. I think they pulled off The Flash from IMAX theaters to put back Spider-Man because nobody was going to see Flash.
wouldn't surprise me.
You know, like usually they put movies on IMAX for a week, but I don't think Flash lasted a week because, you know, the theaters were like not making money from it. Did you also know that like Tom Cruise is actively selling or not selling, he's suing to try and get uh his movie of Mission Impossible into IMAX for
Oh
longer
yeah.
because Oppenheimer is going to be there for 3 weeks.
You wanted
Yeah.
an IMAX 4D and Dolby, right? Too. You wanted an extension.
I don't know if he wanted them everywhere, but I know he wanted them in IMAX theaters because he's riding that Top Gun wave. I think
Yeah.
he's
All
still
right.
on that.
So far, as of the 25th, it's made about $560 million on a budget of $100 million. So it's making money. It's. I don't think. I'm gonna say right now, I don't think it's gonna be a $1 billion film, but
But you know what
it's
was the
what?
Mario movie?
You know, I
Killing myself.
disagree with that actually because how it ends with part two. Sorry, with continuing. I think when they come out with part two, a lot of people will want to see the first movie again
Yeah,
to
I just
get
I just
caught
don't
up.
think it's I don't think it's gonna make that much in box offices. Like on streaming, it'll probably it should have a decent chunk of people going and watching it. I think that's
Yeah.
where they made some of their money back with Into the Spider-Verse to
Mhm.
get them to make a sequel. But we
I think
need to
this
talk
movie's
about
gonna
fucking
do well.
Secret Invasion. We need
Oh
to
yeah.
stop getting distracted. Yeah, I feel like this is all right. Have you guys ever seen that meme on Twitter where it's like the person who's only ever seen one movie and it's like, oh, this is giving off one movie vibes, you know, right?
Yeah,
I
do you
feel
have
like
something for us?
yeah, I have something similar to that. This is giving me Andor vibes, right? You know,
Because you
do you
watch
agree?
one show.
I mean, I have nothing else to compare anything to. Ever, I'm that show is going to be my bugbear for a long time. That show and Spider-Verse are going to be my bugbears of all time, or they're going to be my bugbears for the rest of all time because I will forever say that Into the Spider-Verse and Andor are both about 7 out of 10.
And that's
And I will
high
stand by that.
coming from him.
I've said it.
Oh
No, there are plenty of 10 out of 10s. I just
yeah.
don't think
What
Andor is one of them.
what's a movie you would say 10s out of 10?
Return of the Jedi. Everything Everywhere All at Once.
And what
Raiders.
order was
Raiders of
Return
the
of
Lost
the Jedi?
Ark. Return of the Jedi is number 1. Return of the Jedi is peak cinema.
I would not put Ewoks in my number one movie.
I would well, it makes more sense to have the Ewoks there than the Wookiees, you know? Because if they had done Wookiees instead, you know, the holiday special confirmed that they live in like a J.C. Penney catalog, right? Like, have you seen Chewbacca's like penthouse apartment?
Yeah, they live in like their middle class, fancy, uh,
Yeah,
fancy tree house.
apartment like that'll set you back like a fucking $100,000 a month in New York City. Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, fuck no. That's yeah.
I don't think anyone could live in a spaceship like Star Wars universe in
No,
New York.
no, not the Millennium Falcon. I'm talking about like where Chewie's family lives, right?
In the first,
You know,
in the first one?
Lumpy and Mala. No. This is in
Holiday
the holiday
special.
special.
Oh, I didn't watch the holiday special.
Well, then
You
haven't
shouldn't.
watched all the
You
canon.
should not. Maxwell made us watch it one time when we were in boarding school.
And weren't you all the better for it?
No,
I
absolutely not. I think it was you and Chris. You and Chris both got it in your heads.
it's still very it's still got a soft spot in my heart. I've watched
There's
it for
something
Christmas
wrong with you.
before,
The fact
you know?
the fact that you like the holiday special means that your Star Wars opinions should not be taken seriously.
Why can't I enjoy watching that? That's like,
Because it's awful.
well,
it's-
I can laugh at it.
Okay,
I do
yeah.
laugh at it a lot.
You know, I like Laser Blast, right? I like The Room. You know, I like what is it? The Emoji Movie, right? But
No.
I don't
No,
I
those
don't.
are not comparable. I will refuse to put those things on the same level.
I totally agree with that. The Emoji Movie was something really weird.
Do you not think it was so bad it's good?
No, I just think it was bad.
Yeah, I second that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like
I don't know. I've
I don't
only ever
think
seen it once, and that was like 4 years ago. So maybe I could be wrong.
the
But
jokes were so bad. It was like the poop emoji had like poop jokes. The grumpy face had like grumpy jokes. Like it was
yeah,
just
I
all
know. I
dad
know.
jokes. I want to hear a good joke for a movie, and I thought that I would hear some original content, but that was just all dad jokes, and it was a shitty movie. I totally think.
I hated everybody in the movie, and I could not like watch anybody else in the movie. I just had to watch these people I didn't like. Like, I don't know. The James Corden is in that movie.
Yeah.
He's not in the holiday special. Well, that's one
B.
point.
Arthur's in the motherfucking holiday special.
Yeah, so is Jefferson Starship, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
They needed to pick a fucking name, okay? They needed to can I before we go into the ad break because it is time. They needed to pick a fucking name, right? Jefferson Airship, Jefferson Starship, Jefferson Suck My Fucking Nuts. How about fucking that? How about that? How
I
about
mean,
that, motherfucker?
Jefferson Starship was good for the holiday special, but
Well,
um,
yeah, cuz
that's
Jefferson Starship cuz there's a
that's
starship
probably
in the
as
name.
exactly. But that's probably as
Mm.
long as their name lasted before they changed it to Rabbit or something. I don't know. They keep changing it. They were in like a crisis, and then by the time they probably picked their name, um, they were they
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they need to
Uh,
pick a name. Oh
yeah.
well.
Jefferson, Starship, if you two are listening to me,
If that's what
um,
you're even called right now.
yeah, whatever. Fucking, they probably changed their name to fucking Jefferson, uh, fucking Chevy Cruze. But yeah, fucking, if you're listening right now, pick a name, okay, and stick with it, okay. Thank you, thank you for coming to my not TED talk, but something like that. Yeah. All right, we'll be back. This episode has been generously sponsored by skunknuggetparenting.com, run by my own talented mother. Parenting is hard. Sometimes kids and parents are like night and day. It can be very hard to get on the same page with them, and a lot of parents have anxiety that maybe they're doing it all wrong. Luckily, there is a service out there that can help. Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions is a company that provides parent coaching services, resource referrals, and psychological profiling, along with 24/7 phone and text access in an all virtual program. Plus, the first consultation is free. In order to get this amazing service, please visit skunknuggetparenting.com. That is skunknuggetparenting.com. Thank you to Skunk Nugget Parenting Solutions for sponsoring this episode. Thank you all for listening. And now, back to the podcast. Hello, welcome back, everyone. Uh, so we've got a guest here. I figure we'll play a game. Uh, you guys know how games work? You know games. You guys ever
You're
heard of
asking the
games?
audience.
Uh, I'm just putting it out there for anyone who wants to answer. You feel free. You feel free. You manifest that answer.
All right.
You send it back in time to when we're recording this, and yeah, and we got you. Yeah.
All right. We're gonna play a game, as
Yes.
you say.
Yes. We are playing Fuck Mary Kill. So,
Hooray!
the way this game works is I will give you 3 names of people, and you have to decide: are you going to fuck them, marry them, or kill them? So, for example, since we were talking about Spider-Verse, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, Spider-Man, and Tom Holland Spider-Man. Fuck, marry, kill.
Kill Toby. Um, I would fuck Tom, and I would marry Andrew.
That's a weird choice. I would.
I'm thinking in the long run, you know.
Yeah, I really like Tom as Spider-Man. I really do. I really like his performance as this is as Spider-Man, right? This is not the actors. This is their Spider-Man.
Okay.
Um,
You mean as spider people?
yes,
Oh, shit. Oh.
yes.
Uh. Hmm. Well, that complicates things because I think I like. Well, okay. What? Give us your answer. Give us your answer to your question.
I think we marry Toby. I think we
Okay.
fuck Andrew, and I
Valid.
think we kill Tom. Which sucks because Tom Holland is my favorite Spider-Man.
Fuck.
He's my favorite cinematic Spider-Man, but
Well, that's a tough break for Tom.
like he's just not fuckable or marryable, you know?
Wait, how old is Toby in Spider-Man?
Starting in the first movie he graduates. In the second movie he's in college. In the third movie he's still in college.
Okay,
But like all right, I'm talking like no way home era, right? So when they
got
all
it.
come in, you've got all three of them together. You
Well,
fucking one,
Andrew's
you're
old,
yes.
so I would probably kill Andrew.
Well, Toby's the oldest, right?
Oh, Toby is the oldest?
Oh, Toby's by far the oldest, right? Toby's
Okay, I'm killing Toby.
bro,
I would
bruh.
probably marry Tom Holland because, well, Tom Holland, I mean, he's Spider-Man. He treated Zendaya well. So, and then I would, I guess, fuck Toby, I guess.
Nah, you marry Toby. Toby's just got that husband energy, right? Like so like Tom's like your first like boyfriend, right? You know, he's like the like back in like high school, you're like, "Oh, he's cute, like you go to the movies with him, you date for a little while, but you're just you move apart, you go to different schools, it just doesn't work out.
I
But you
feel like
break
you're
up
judging my relationship choices.
amicably,
I,
and
you know,
then
I'm just saying, like, I just said I'd marry him, and now trying to get us divorced.
no, I'm going at it with the vibe I get. And then Andrew's like the ex you have immediately after Tom, and he's in college, he's wild, the sex is great,
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal. Um
I mean,
but
in a real world situation, they would all be fighting over me. Like, just, but I have to pick one, right?
sure they would. Sure they would. But uh Maxwell, feel free to chime in if you agree or disagree with this, but I feel like Andrew is definitely like that one, the ex you find in college, right? And he
Yeah.
fucks, right? Like
I
he
don't know.
fucks, but and he's still goofy and shit, right? But then like when you get like eventually, later on in college, he's still partying and shit like that, but you're still, you're ready to settle down, so it just doesn't work out. So he moves on. And then you meet Toby, right? And Toby's just the man of your dreams. Toby's there for you. He's loyal. He's just always gonna show up and just be like, "Hey, I got you." You know,
Yeah.
that's why I'm saying you fuck Andrew and you marry Toby.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just asked you to go make some with nuts in them.
Oh fuck! No, that's Bully McGuire. We don't talk about Bully McGuire. There are only two Spider-Man movies. There are only two Sam Raimi Spider-Man
How
movies,
how
bro.
can you deny the existence of the third movie?
There's only been one Spider-Man
There's
trilogy.
there's so much in those movies that cannot be denied. Disappearing Harry Oswald, Harry Osborn, disappearing Harry Osborn,
That
uh,
yeah.
the ding on his head, the Bully Maguire dance. Go make me some with nuts in them. Can I go
Shut up.
on?
Shut up. Shut up. Fucking.
Very fun movie.
uh,
That's like the only movie you can play like drinking games to of the Spider-Man trilogy.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
it's
No.
fun doing with the other ones.
No. You could do in Spider-Man 1 every time an extra does something that's cringe. Every time the actors do something that's cringe. Every time there's a
Yeah,
bad line
yeah,
delivery.
but like
Spider-Man 1 is not very
you won't
good.
you won't get nearly as drunk doing that in those movies than you would with the third one.
Well, you
It's
wouldn't need to play a drinking game for Spider-Man 2 because Spider-Man 2 is fucking awesome. You know?
I guess yeah.
It's got the guy from Lab Rats in it, man. It's got the guy from Lab Rats in it, you know? That's how you know it's a
That
masterpiece.
is not usually how I hear people praise Spider-Man 2. They don't usually start
Yeah,
with
it's got the guy from Lab Rats in it, man.
I
You
don't
know?
the
That's
guy from Lab Rats. I don't even
the
know Lab Rats.
I've watched that show when I love that show. Wait, who was it? Like what did he look like in Lab Rats?
the same. Like roughly the same. It's
Okay.
Donald Davenport. You know?
I'd probably know if I saw a picture. I'll have to.
Yeah, look him
Oh
up.
wait,
Hal
actually,
Sparks.
Max is looking it up. Max is looking it
Yeah,
up.
Hal Sparks. Look him up. Look him up. He's in the elevator with Spider-Man when he's
This
taking
was
up the
my
pizza.
show.
He's like right before pizza time, you know. Yeah.
Oh, I remember him.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. He's in that movie. That's how you know it's a masterpiece.
Oh my god, he's just looks so Disneyed.
Yes. But like, you know, Power of the Sun in the palm of your hand, right? It's a fucking masterpiece, right? Like it's cringe, but like it's not like too cringe on the Spider-Man 1 side and it's not too cringe on the Spider-Man 3 side. It's cringe but in a it's mastered like both levels of cringe to the to the perfect like nth degree. And it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. The greatest probably Sam Raimi's best film. I'll get a little heat from the Evil Dead fans
You
for
will.
that, but Spider-Man 2 is just fucking great. Yeah. At least I didn't say Multiverse of Madness is his best movie because I would get literally shot. Somebody would shoot me and I
I
would
don't
deserve
think you're
it.
allowed to say that. I
Yeah.
don't think even Sam Raimi would let you say that.
No, Sam Raimi would shoot me himself and I would deserve it. Bruce Campbell and Sam Raimi would show up at my door and riddle me full of bullets like John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson in Pulp Fiction. They would, and I would deserve it. I would. No one should ever say that Multiverse of Madness is his best film. Yeah.
Glad we got that out of the way.
Yes. But all right. So Maxwell, what's your order for Fuck, Marry, Kill?
It was fuck Tom, kill
Fuck Tom,
Toby,
Kill Toby,
marry
Andrew.
Andrew.
Okay. I mean,
I'm sure nothing bad will happen to me in a serious intimate relationship with Spider-Man.
Yeah. I mean, he learned his lesson. He learned his lesson from catching Zendaya. Don't let the web do it. You know?
Yeah, don't let the web do it.
Yeah.
You better go in and commit and dive.
Exactly. All right. Here we go. Are you guys familiar with the Spider-Man games, like the Insomniac ones?
I am.
I'm
Colby?
not.
All right, I see it. All right, Maxwell, pull up old Spider-Man versus new Spider-Man from the Insomniac games.
Okay.
Yep, we're doing that.
We're doing that.
We're doing it.
We're killing the other.
So, old Spider-Man, new Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Fuck, marry, kill.
Hold on. So many words. So many keywords.
Yeah, because I just started playing the remaster. They have a PC port, so I've been playing that recently on stream.
I need to explain to Colby what happened here because he has no familiarity. So basically, when
Speak up a little bit for the audience.
Okay, for the audience and
Yeah.
Colby,
Yes.
when Spider-Man when Insomniac Spider-Man for the PS4 was released, they had a face mold for Peter Parker, and
Yes.
it was fine. Like it was in the whole game, and then it got remastered for the PS5. And what they did was they changed the face model for Peter for the remake and all subsequent products, and people got upset as they do, and they were like, "No, I like the old Peter Parker face more." That's what
Yes.
they sounded like. And
Yes, because
Old
it's
one, not the
better.
new one.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm really liking the old one. He has bigger lips. The other one looks like he has really thin lips, like kind of like less human.
he
Yeah,
doesn't look 26.
exactly. If you play the games,
He
right?
looks like 30.
Yeah. If you play the
He looks
games,
older, actually.
no. If so, like I've been playing the game, right? I PC port because I don't have the PS4 or PS5. Um, Spider-Man from the 2018 release from the PS4 version
Okay.
fits the body a lot better, right? Because the face model and the body model, same thing, works a lot better. You know, the proportions are better, right? The new Peter, his head's a little bit too small for a body that's a little bit too tall, and they put his face on the photo in the very beginning. There's like a photo with him and like Aunt May, and they put new face on old body, and it just doesn't work. And yeah, it just does not work. And also, he doesn't look like he's 26. He looks like he's fucking 15, right? Old the one they had was
15,
great.
you're saying? He looks like
Yes.
15. I don't know. He looks like that guy that would be at like my coffee shop or something that's like 35 and doesn't have a job.
Are you talking about old Spider-Man or new Spider-Man?
Both.
I see that with like old Spider-Man. I get that.
I
Like
I don't see 15.
with the with the old Spider-Man, right? He looks a lot more like he fits the voice a lot better as well, I would say. You
I'm gonna
know.
be honest. Like Tom Holland, like when he played Spider-Man, he looked young. And then, like in
Yes.
this game, he looks like he's 35.
Well, that's not Tom Holland. It's
I know
supposed
it's
to
not Tom Holland,
yeah,
but
and
it's
they didn't
interesting.
change the voice. It's Yuri Lowenthal. I don't know if you're familiar.
Not.
He's done a lot of video games. Have you ever played like Fallout New Vegas, for example?
Oh no, my video games are like pretty limited, like Mario Kart and Minecraft.
I see, I
So,
see. All right.
so definitely.
Yeah, he's been a voice in a lot of things. He's been in like so many things. You'd probably know his voice if you heard it. But
Probably.
yeah, the voice just fits old Spider-Man a lot better. The new voice sounds like it should, or the new face looks like it should have a voice that's a lot higher pitched and also a body that's a lot shorter. But they didn't do that, and it looks fucking weird and it sounds fucking weird, and I don't like it. So obviously, we're killing new Peter. I'm marrying old Peter, and I'm fucking Miles Morales.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. Miles. If we're talking about Miles Morales, yeah,
Yeah,
he's pretty cool.
This is him in the game. I'm sure he's
Oh, in the game. Oh, nice, chill. It's cool.
yeah.
Would
Maxwell,
you
would you
tap it?
agree with that rating?
Yeah, what would you do, Max?
I would do this.
Fuck, marry.
I would do the same thing for the same reasons. I don't like how they. Ew! Someone tried to face swap all the Tobys, all the live action Spider-Mans onto the old Peter Parker,
And
and
I
now
bet every single one of them works better than the fucking new one.
no, they really don't.
He looks like Ron Weasley. He has like red hair. The one that we're
You'll have
looking at.
you'll have to send it on Discord.
We're
That's,
sending
oh,
it right
thank
now
you.
to you.
Perfect.
Consult that.
Tom Holland works. Tom Holland works. That works. It wouldn't work with the voice, but that works.
I know. What's funny is that like the voice doesn't change, so like
Yeah.
people are like all up in arms about like which model of Peter they prefer, but it's like, oh, it's the same voice for Peter.
Yeah, but
And
that's part of the problem, right? Because the voice fits the face a lot better. It's an uncanny valley out of this new one, even though the model that they had for old Peter wasn't the guy who spoke. It just the voice came out of him and it sounded right, and the voice comes out of the new guy and it doesn't. And I don't know what the problem is. I really don't. It's just it doesn't work. But old Peter would treat me right. All right. And how about this? How about this? How about this?
all right.
Um,
Well, how about
Ben Mendelsohn from Secret Invasion. Or no. Let's just go with the actors, right? Samuel L. Jackson, Ben Mendelsohn, and Colby Smulders, who plays Maria Hill. Fuck, marry, kill.
I would marry Ben Mendelsohn.
Good choice.
I would fuck Samuel L. Jackson.
I see you're doing this so that way if your girlfriend finds out, she knows that you want to fuck men and men only. Okay, good to know.
She's from the show How I Met Your Mother. I think that already puts me at like a very precarious position. I don't
How so? I like that show. Is that a bad show? Have we
No, I'm
decided
not-
that that's a bad show now?
No, I'm not saying it's a bad show. I'm just saying that's someone's mother.
She's
Isn't he like
she's not.
70?
That's not the mother. That's not the mother.
Obviously, I definitely watched the show.
Yeah, that's not the mother. The mother was somebody else. They introduced her in like the last season, and then she fucking died. Yeah.
Oh, so it works. I mean, she wasn't even the same person, but I would still kill her.
Yeah.
Maybe she can join her, you know? I'm probably doing her a service.
I mean, as far as like New York-based sitcoms go, right?
Yeah.
About like a group of adult friends, I would say it's in the top 3, right? You know?
I mean, this sounds like a very niche form of comedy. There's probably not a lot of comedies about a social group of people living in New York doing things.
I mean, there was Seinfeld, there was Friends,
Yeah.
King
Yeah.
of Queens counts, right?
Yeah. All right. Well,
I would say it's better than King of Queens. How about
very
that?
niche.
Yeah.
It says.
What? The...
But-
you can get the skin.
Yeah.
That's
I would probably, you know, growing up on How I Met Your Mother, I had a crush on on Kobe Smulders, so probably
Yeah.
marry her. Ooh, who do I
That's going
fuck
really
though?
far deep on the internet.
Who do I fuck though? What are you guys looking up? What the fuck are you guys doing? I'm scared.
Oh, we're just still on the same page about Spider-Man, and you know,
Okay.
like one of the skins you can get is like him is just his briefs. His
Oh
mask.
yeah, 100%. He's built.
And
That
so
man's
there's
built.
like all screen caps from like the video game where he's in that skin.
Of
where he's in
course,
his undies.
naturally. I mean, he's got a nice ass. What can I say? Yeah.
It's all very nice.
So all right, but I'm still trying to decide who to fuck here. I think Ben Mendelsohn, controversially,
That
the
is
better fuck.
controversial.
I think Ben Mendelsohn is the better fuck.
You know what? That's not controversial, actually.
Yeah.
Statement withdrawn.
That man fucks. I want you all, everyone listening to this, I want you all to look up a photo of Ben motherfucking Mendelsohn, and I want you to tell me that that man does not fuck. And then I want you to be honest with yourself and admit that he definitely fucking does. That man lays pipe.
He was married. He was married for 4 years.
Married to who for 4 years?
He was married to somebody. I don't know this person. So
Okay.
some movie director. But
But he
that
laid-
means he is vacant.
Ladies, you go get some.
No, he's
you
mine.
go get impregnated with Ben Mendel's son.
Do
Get
not
it?
do not offer him to other people. You don't do that.
I
Don't do
mean,
that.
you
For
know,
me. He's for me and me alone.
you're gonna have to get him from me first,
Wait, I
my
thought
boy.
you were for Sam Jackson? Well, wait, Sam. How do you pronounce it?
Yeah, for like a one-time fling. But like
Yeah.
my life is to him.
Yeah,
How
absolutely.
old is Sam?
I can't wait until she
Right?
hears this. I can't wait until she hears this. That's gonna be
Yeah,
really funny.
I'm definitely reaching above my age with Samuel Jackson, but like so
Yeah.
is everyone that I've
Samuel, I
He
feel
may
like
die from sex.
I feel like Samuel L. would, I feel like, yeah, he definitely knows how to please a woman, but he doesn't fuck like Ben Mendelsohn fucks, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a one night stand, he may kill 2 people.
Like there's a reason why, like Ben, there's like Samuel L. Jackson gets laid, but Ben Mendelsohn fucks, right?
Yeah, I believe it. His hair really shows it.
Yeah. That man is he should be inducted into a plumbers union because all that man does is lay pipe, dude, for real. My
I believe
God.
it.
Yeah. But yeah, I would marry Kobe Smulders because I have a huge crush on her from How I Met Your Mother. All right.
understand.
Now we're back to Spider-Man, right?
Are we?
Gwen Stacy, either one, take your pick. Emma Stone or Bryce Dallas Howard.
Bryce
Mary Jane
Dallas
Watson.
Howard. Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah, Spider-Man 3. I thought we were talking about Spider-Man 3 now. I thought we've reached that level.
I forgot
Yeah.
Gwen Stacy's in that movie.
Yes, she is, but she doesn't die. Isn't that
Oops.
fun?
No.
Yeah. All right. So Bryce Dallas Howard, Mary Jane Watson. You can go with
Haley Steinfeld, but the animated model.
Steinfeld was in
I'm pretty sure she's a minor. I wouldn't go for that one. I wouldn't go for that one. There's a reason I only listed 2 Gwen Stacy's.
She's not a minor.
She definitely is, because her and Miles are both still in high school.
Oh, you mean like the 2D the
Yes, the character is still a minor. That's why I said either Emma Stone or Bryce Dallas Howard. Pick one.
So you're forcing me to kill.
No. I'm saying one of those 2, Mary Jane Watson or
Okay. Which Mary Jane?
There's only one.
Who?
Kirsten Dunst.
Oh yeah.
Or
I would kill them all.
no, there's still one more. Or you remember that the Rogue One lady was in Amazing Spider-Man 2 and she was supposed to be Black Cat?
Yeah.
That's your third option.
So you're giving me 4 people.
3 people. You can pick either Gwen Stacy and all right. Different options. All right. So if I say it's Spider-Man 3 Gwen Stacy, is that a different answer than Amazing Spider-Man Gwen Stacy?
Well, obviously, Bryce Dallas Howard and
Emma Stone?
Emma Stone are 2 different people.
Yes, but does that change your answer?
I guess not. They all die the same. No.
Jesus Christ.
Wait,
they don't all die the same. Bryce Dallas Howard's Gwen Stacy doesn't fucking die.
I don't know, but maybe she dies in my answer, you know?
Okay, what's your answer then?
I would kill Kristen Dunst. And
Kirsten Dunst or Mary Jane Watson?
I mean, are these still the characters?
Yes, these are the characters.
Oh. Who's the other person?
Black Cat.
Black Cat. Oh
yeah.
yeah. But she doesn't even have white hair in that movie.
I know.
Aw.
Yet another reason why Amazing Spider-Man 2 is fucking garbage. Jesus Christ.
But it is a movie.
I mean,
Spider-Man movie.
Yeah. In the sense that one Japanese Spider-Man
It's
movie,
my birthday.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Literally go fuck yourself, please.
And like they have this like techno music in the movie, and like It goes, I hate Spider-Man. Kill Spider-Man. I don't like Spider-Man.
I was like, I know it's not your birthday. Like,
No,
yeah,
no,
I
but
know it's.
He
that's what
lied to
in that
me.
movie.
He hates me. Insanity. Yeah, that one. That one. That
That
one.
one.
Yeah,
I need to listen to that.
you do.
If it
You
is
do.
there like a remix or something?
No, that's just the actual song they
Yes.
used in the movie.
Those are the vocals from the actual fucking song.
I don't know.
Pharrell motherfucking Williams scored that movie. Can you fucking believe that?
Didn't he do the Lion King?
I don't think so.
I think
Maybe
he
he
did.
did.
I think he like hung out with Hans Zimmer, because they're like buddy buddy.
He's Pharrell Williams. You know, I have to rep him because I'm repping the 757, but sometimes he makes it hard, man. He makes it fucking hard. You know, I will defend Happy from Despicable Me 2. I won't defend Despicable Me 2, but I will defend Happy for the rest of time. Hang on, I gotta get my hair out of my face. Ah,
It's a great song.
ah.
Sounds
Okay.
like he's losing to his hair.
I am. I
It's,
won
it's
in the
official.
end.
I am calling the hair the winner.
I won in the end. It's fine. Like I will defend the song "Happy" from Despicable Me 2 till the end of time. Right?
Right?
I'm not the only one, but I will defend it. I cannot defend The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I can't defend any part of that movie except the costume because the costume kind of fucking slaps. That might be my favorite costume in all of the movies. I'm gonna be honest with you. That shit.
It is very good.
Yeah, that shit kind of hits. That shit kind of hits. When they brought it back for No Way Home, that shit kind of hits for real. But yeah. Back to the question. Fuck, marry, kill.
Okay. And we're gonna go by the characters, right?
Yes.
But like played by the actresses. I would
Yes.
kill Black Cat.
Okay. Imagine it's like Black Cat. Like imagine we actually got something with Black Cat, but she's played by the chick from Rogue One.
I would still kill her.
True. Me too.
I guess I would have to have Kirsten Dunst and then
Yeah.
marry either of them
Yeah.
of the Gwen Stacy's.
I think I would do that too.
Okay.
Even though the blonde
I love our
suits,
diverse answers.
the blonde does not suit Bryce Dallas Howard very well. But Mary Jane Watson's just kind of an asshole.
I don't even know what her real hair color is.
Bryce Dallas Howard?
Yeah. She probably has no hair.
Do you know Ron Howard? You know little Ronnie Howard from the Andy Griffith Show?
I know him as a director.
Yeah, that's his fucking kid.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so she's a redhead like him. Lil Ronnie Howard from the Andy Griffith Show.
I see.
Starring Andy Griffith as Andy Taylor. Fuck, I hate that show. I hate that show.
Watched it.
I hate that show. Oh, this is the Andy Griffith show starring Andy Griffith as Andy fucking Taylor. Fucking suck my dick. Fucking suck my dick. I want to bring Andy Griffith back from the dead just to kick him in the nuts for that. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. Fucking stupid. It's stupid.
Andy Griffith show did you watch?
Colby.
Like an old show.
Yeah, it is a very old show. It's before they invented color. So,
how did you watch this show?
My
I feel like my grandma would watch this.
Yeah, my grandpa likes it because he's got like Alzheimer's and shit. So he's lost a lot of memories now. So that's like one of the only things he remembers because he grew up watching it back in the 60s.
I go to my grandma's house and all that's on the TV, and yes, they have cable, which is weird for me. But they love the old-fashioned stuff, and I think they've watched the Andy Griffin show.
Yeah.
They find it very fascinating.
It sucks. It's shitty. It's a bad show. It's a bad fucking show. Ron Howard, you little shit. You're like the only person who was on that show that's still alive, and I blame you for how bad that show was, even though you were like 6 years old. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
he had to be really young.
Yeah, he was 6 years old. Yeah,
This is him.
6 or 7. Yeah, something like that.
It's like he's a literal kid.
They literally introduced him in the title crawl as Little Ronnie Howard because he was a baby. He was a little baby.
That's pretty cute.
Yeah, but now again, Colby,
I like movies.
let's pass the mic over to Colby. Colby, what is your answer?
Ooh, what were the options? Oh, Emma Stone. I would.
Emma Stone
marry.
or Bryce Dallas Howard?
I would marry, and then Haley Steinfeld. I would fuck.
Not an option. Not an option.
Why?
Not an option. Not what I asked. Not what I asked.
But I thought we were talking about Haley Steinfeld. Okay. What were the other options?
Mary Jane Watson from Spider-Man 1 through 3.
Yep.
Or Rogue One lady as Black Cat. And you can just imagine Black Cat because we didn't get anything for her.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing Black Cat right now. I would yeah, I would fuck. And then the other Mary Jane Watson.
Mary Jane Watson from Spider-Man 1 through 3.
Yeah, I guess I'll kill her.
Yeah, she's kind of a dick, honestly.
Okay,
Like,
good. That
you
makes
know.
me feel good that I'm killing a dick.
Yeah. Okay. So now we've gotten to the end of the show. Where and we have a little segment here called the Big Red Button.
The big red button. Wait, where's the big red button, Max? I don't see a big red
It's
button.
proverbial. It's proverbial.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So basically, what we do here is I ask you a question, and if you press the button, the proverbial button,
Okay.
something happens, but it has a downside to it.
Ooh. Okay.
Yes. So, how I have one.
You know, this is really bad because when I see a big red button, I kind of press it. Like I've seen some mystery big red buttons and I've totally pressed them in my past. So this is a dangerous game to play with me.
You know, and that's we love that element of danger, and we
Get
have
ready,
it.
audience. This is
Yeah.
gonna be some dangerous play that's going on.
All right. So. All right. I'm keeping it Spider-Man themed. I don't know why. This really is just all Spider-Man all the time. If it's not Star Wars, it's fucking Spider-Man. I tell you, I don't know what's going on here. We need to watch that. We need to watch that for the commentary track. We need to watch that. Holy shit.
Yeah, we need to watch the Spider-Man movies.
Yes, we do. Shit. All right. So.
Should we start with 3 and then go into Amazing 2?
No, stop.
Spider-Man movies. I think this is what you'd want.
This is not what I want. But all right. Spider-Man. All right. Okay. So instead of Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, they make a Spider-Man 4. But it's worse than both of those movies combined.
What?
Come a little bit closer. Come
So
a little
we
bit
wouldn't
closer.
have any Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, you're saying?
Yes.
But I like Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. Like,
Do you like those movies though?
no, that's a different story. I mean, okay, to be fair, I actually like the train. Not the train. The cranes. I like the
Oh,
cranes.
yeah. I mean, you're a fucking New Yorker. Of course you love that.
Great.
Of course you love that fucking that part because it's
Yeah,
jerking off your fucking shithole cesspool of a city.
Yeah, I think there's like a grand total of like 5 very good minutes in those movies.
Yes.
So if there wasn't any Andrew Garfield, would it just jump straight to Tom Holland? Or would there be like a whole
yes.
different actor?
No. We would get a 4th Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, but it's worse than both Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2.
What if like Sam Raimi like actually committed to the Sinister Six bit, and he was like, "Yeah, I had 3 villains in that last movie, but now I'm
And
gonna
we're
have
doubling
6.
them.
Now we're
Yes.
gonna have."
Yes. Alfred Molina comes back. Green Goblin comes back. Either the Lizard or no, fuck it. Lizard and Vulture.
They
Both
could
of them.
introduce the Lizard because
Or Lizard and Mysterio.
they
Yeah,
had
Lizard
Dr.
and
Connors
Mysterio.
in the movie, like he was
Yeah.
a character.
And Sandman comes back, and fucking Venom. There's a new Venom or Carnage. I don't know. Fucking there's 6 villains and they all suck. And it's terrible. It's the worst movie ever made.
I think I would have to hit the button because like if there's more, like I don't think Amazing Spider-Man had any meme material, and for that sake, if they made a 4th one of the Raimi trilogy,
yes,
what could we milk it for? Probably the whole movie.
True.
Unless it reaches like that part of the threshold where it's just so bad, nobody wants anything to do with it.
It's worse than both Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like, I mean that, like, if you watch them back to back, the experience of watching hypothetical Spider-Man 4 is worse than that. That's how bad it is.
I think I'd still press the button because that like, I just curiosity.
Yeah.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, it also killed this fucking movie.
Made a 4th one. What if we did?
A 4th Raimiverse.
You know, I would watch it if Venom's in it.
Another Venom. It would have to be a new Venom.
Yeah. No, they bring back Topher. They bring back Topher.
Oh, then sign me up anyway.
Fucking that 70s show. Hopefully we don't get too many alumni from that show, because one of them is definitely going to jail for a long ass time.
Oh.
Wah wah wah. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking. Fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I was gonna watch that 70s show, but then I'm like, wait, no, I'm not, because fuck that guy.
Would you make a 4th Spider-Man movie? 4th Raimi Spider-Man movie? To absolve, but you would have to absolve the Amazing Spider-Man movies?
I don't think I would. Because Amazing Spider-Man 1 is basically harmless. And Amazing Spider-Man 2 has the costume. And also it was good in No Way Home. But
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You would probably have to ix No Way Home as a possibility.
And I like No Way Home a lot.
All right, valid.
I think that is my favorite MCU movie. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Cool.
I love Spider-Man. I fucking love Spider-Man. You know, like sometimes I'm like,
to be a Spider-Man fan.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the easiest things to do in the past 2 years is be a fan of Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, hopefully we get a Batman renaissance like that. Holy shit!
Yeah, because the world could. I mean, you know, the one they put out recently was all right.
Yeah, that one was phenomenal. Yeah, I'm just hoping James Gunn doesn't fumble the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. Colby, what are your thoughts? Would you press that button?
What does the button do? I'm a little confused.
If you press the button, you erase the Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2. But in their place, you get 4th Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire, Kirsten Dunst, all that jazz. But here's the kicker: it's worse than both Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2.
I wouldn't press the button because it's not gonna, unless they change the comics too, where it lines up for the 4th.
The Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies do not line up with the comics at all. They
Oh,
do not line up at all. No.
I don't think I'm pressing the button.
Yeah. Do you remember in No Way Home when they were like, wait, so the webs come out of your body? Yeah, that's how everyone reacted in 2002, right? That was like the second worst tragedy to happen in New York in 2 years, man. That was fucked up.
Yeah, people were not okay with the web coming out of the wrists thing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Freaked
and
them
why
out.
would
They
you
weren't
be?
ready for it in 2002.
Exactly. Yeah. And I mean, who would be? Who would be? Who would in their right mind would be like, yeah, let's do that to Spider-Man.
Yeah, if I was like in a relationship with somebody, they would have to tell me that like before anything got serious.
Have
That's
you
like on
heard
a need
that?
to know basis.
Have you heard that from your current girlfriend? I think we need to know.
No, there's no like web fluid coming out of her wrists.
Oh,
Fortunately.
I thought we were talking about like you have to know whether or not she supports that creative decision.
Oh, um, I should get that though. I should
Yeah.
definitely get an understanding what her stance is on that.
Yeah, that's very important for the health of your relationship.
Oh
So
yeah.
I you should definitely ask her as soon as we stop recording.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
Speaking of finishing recording, that's going to be about it for me. I think we should thank
I
our patrons.
oh yeah.
So our supporter tier patrons, Justin Connor, thank you very much for supporting us. If you guys want to join, you'll get access to. We've just started doing this last week. We are adding written shout outs to all of our supporter tier patrons. And if you join our higher tier, you get that week long free trial. You will get the a higher tier shout out, and you will also get access to ad free early releases of these episodes and our new movie commentaries. We've already done Raiders of the Lost Ark. We're going to be doing Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, and Crystal Skull here in a bit. And then other than that, the
Yay.
world's our oyster. Any movie we can find, we got it. We'll do it. And we'll just definitely worth it. Sounds like a party.
I'm excited for that Indiana Jones podcast coming out. It's gonna be heard it's gonna be a great movie.
Here's hoping. But yeah, patreon.com/IIHS podcast, all one word. And definitely go check us out there. If you want to follow us on social media, we are at IIHS podcast on Instagram and Twitter. If you want to check out our guest, his name is in the title of the episode, but why don't you shout it out for us again, sir?
Hey, my name is Colby. If you want to follow my Instagram, it's colby.newman. Colby.l.newman. Yeah, if you want to check out my Instagram.
Absolutely. Go check him out. That's our socials. Go check us out there. Best place to reach out to us for Q&A, topic suggestions. Now we're doing movie suggestions because we're doing movie commentaries
We're doing
now.
movies.
We are. It's happening, whether you like it or not. That's probably not true. We are huge sellouts. We'll probably stop doing it if you don't like it. If you're mean enough to us, we'll probably stop. But thank you guys very much for listening. Very, very appreciate it. We'll talk to you guys next Tuesday. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
I've been incredibly influential.
And I've been highly successful.
Bye. Get the fuck out of here. Goodbye.
Successful.
Also that. Goodbye. Get the fuck out of here.